Johanna Kitchell, and I am so thrilled that you could join us this evening for our beginning orchestra winter debut concert. It is my honor to be here at Riverside. I am in my 14th year here with this program, and truly, I could not pick a better place to be. Your students have been working incredibly hard, and we are so excited to show you how much we have learned. I think you will be just absolutely blown away. I mentioned that in my email all the time. But sometimes, you hear them practice at home and you think to yourself, is that really what they're supposed to sound like? And I am here to tell you, yes, they are probably doing exactly what they should be, and they should sound exactly like that. But it's when we put everybody together as a big group that really it just changes everything. This year, as you can see, we have a great number of students in orchestra. There are 92 students sitting in front of you this evening. There are 60 violins. There are 60 violins, 14 violas, 15 cellos, and 3 basses. One of the unique and exciting things about this year is that there are 2 beginning groups combined in this ensemble. There are 2 beginning groups in this ensemble. There are both the 6th grade beginning orchestra and our 7th and 8th grade chamber orchestra students. So there are students from all 3 grades, both Riverside Intermediate and Riverside Junior High here. It's great to see so many students who have an interest in starting a string instrument, and I'm glad that this year we have the opportunity to perform together. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to walk you through what we've been doing all semester. You are going to hear the progression from the very first days to where we are now. So back in August and September, we learned how to hold our instruments, and we learned the names of our strings. Our first few songs are about naming our strings, hearing their sounds. And one of our favorite first songs is called the Dad Song. So the first thing we're going to play for you tonight is the Dad Song, as well as then our Dad Grand Finale, which incorporates all of our strings. Our strings and our bowing, it's time to add our left hand. Our left hands help us play the other notes that are not our open strings. We also learn how to play in harmony, that is, how to have more than one line of music at the same time. We start with recognizable tunes like Hot Cross Buns. So the next things we're going to play for you are just Hot Cross Buns, and then our first duet, which we sometimes called Dad Eats Hot Cross Buns or Hot Cross Buns Eats Dad, things like that. Just become more skilled in our playing, we add more fingers and notes and learn some new bowing patterns. We learn how to play a little tune we call the monkey saw, which sounds like a little monkey going up and down a tree. We also learn about scales. Scales are a pattern of notes that go up and down and are the basis of many musical studies and techniques. We expand our monkey song into the super monkey song, which is our first scale. So we're going to play our monkey song and our super monkey song. Now we're going to let each of our instruments show off a little. First up are our violins. Violins are the smallest instruments in the string family and are also the highest pitch. Our beginning violins are going to bring a little winter holiday celebration and play dreidel. Violas look very similar to violins and are held the same way. However, they are slightly larger than the violin and are slightly lower pitched. The beginning violists are going to play two of the pieces we've learned this semester, Natalie's Rose and Matthew's March. next are our cellos. Cellos are our medium-sized instruments and are the only instruments who have to sit when they play, which is why I chose the cello in 4th grade. True story. Tonight, they're going to spread a little more holiday cheer with Jingle Bells. Basses are the largest instruments in the string family, and thus are the lowest pitch. They always draw attention for their gigantic size. Basses typically stand when they play. Our basses are going to demonstrate their sound and playing technique with Ruben and Rachel. In case you haven't noticed, strings go out of tune a lot. All day, every day, times 210 kids. Okay. Our next big accomplishment is a piece called Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. We play our own version of it that shows off our bowing skill as well as those left-hand skills. Affectionately, we call this piece Dabba Gafed, because those are the first 8 notes. recognize some incredibly important people. First, I want to make sure I thank Dr. Dana Kaminsky, Mr. Brent Farrell, who's here tonight, thank you, Mr. Rob Husing and Mrs. Jamie Andrews for being such supportive administrators. It is so wonderful to have principals and assistant principals who support the arts. That doesn't happen in every school, but we have amazing administrators here, both at RJH and RSI. I also want to thank Miss Alana Moselle. As you all know, I welcomed my son Noah into the world in late July and was on maternity leave until October. The thought of missing the beginning of the year and those first days of learning truly kept me up at night. But Miss Moselle, it wasn't just Noah. But Miss Moselle did an outstanding job. This is a big program and a huge undertaking for any substitute or temporary teacher. But Miss Moselle was up to the task. She truly not only kept the ship afloat, but kept it moving forward in my absence. Your students were in excellent hands with her, and I am ever grateful for her. Learning to play a string instrument is a very detail-oriented undertaking, and there is no way I could tackle it on my own, especially with almost 100 students. I am assisted by a wonderful cadet teacher, Noah Mills. Noah was once a 6th grader in my program, going through this same concert. He has been so helpful and is learning so much. I am also so fortunate to have the best assistants this year. They have given so much of their time and energy into working with your students. It is truly because of them that we sound so good. I want to recognize each of them. Most of them are actually here this evening, while others are busy with their own teaching and performing. Mr. Bob Goodlett is our bass specialist. He's currently performing with the ISO in Yuletide. Miss Ashley Ray, Miss Katie Stitsworth, Miss Elise Spar, and Miss Erin Gardner all work with all of our instruments. And Noah and some of our assistant teachers are sitting over there. Can we please give them a round of applause? I really can't thank them enough for all of their hard work and all of the assistance they have given me. If you have a chance, definitely take a minute to thank them individually. With that, we're going to finish our concert with one more piece titled Catch Up If You Can. This piece is our first official orchestra piece with each instrument on its own part. Learning to play your own part takes extra work, as the people around you might not be playing what you are, and the sounds you're hearing might not match yours. Orchestral music requires extra work on counting and rhythm, self-awareness, listening skills, and playing ability. I should mention that your students were able to learn this piece between Thanksgiving and now.